The world's wealthiest individuals do not use traditional banking systems like ordinary citizens. Instead, they rely on an elite and highly secretive network of private banks, offshore accounts, shell companies, and financial structures designed to protect their wealth, minimize taxes, and ensure financial privacy. These secret banking institutions are rarely mentioned in mainstream financial discussions, yet they play a crucial role in how the richest 1% maintain and expand their fortunes while staying beyond the reach of governments, regulators, and tax authorities. This hidden financial world is built on a foundation of private banking institutions that cater exclusively to billionaires, royalty, corporate tycoons, and influential political figures. Unlike regular banks, which serve millions of customers, these elite banks provide highly personalized services, including discrete wealth management, tax optimization strategies, and access to exclusive investment opportunities that generate massive returns unavailable to the general public. Some of the most renowned private banks are located in financial hubs like Switzerland, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, and Singapore, where banking secrecy laws ensure that clients' identities, transactions, and total wealth remain undisclosed. Switzerland has long been considered the epicenter of secret banking for the ultra wealthy. Swiss banks have offered numbered accounts, a system that allows individuals to hold bank accounts identified only by a number rather than a name. This practice has provided anonymity and protection from financial investigations for decades. While international pressure has led to some reforms in Swiss banking laws, loopholes and alternative structures still allow billionaires to keep their financial dealings hidden. Beyond private banks, offshore tax havens serve as crucial financial shelters for the world's richest individuals and corporations. Locations like the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Monaco, and the British Virgin Islands are known for their minimal tax regulations, strict banking secrecy, and corporate-friendly laws. The primary advantage of offshore banking is the ability to avoid taxation in home countries by shifting assets to jurisdictions with low or zero taxes. Many billionaires use offshore accounts to store wealth, make investments, and purchase assets without revealing their true identities. The lack of financial transparency in these regions makes it nearly impossible for governments to track where the money originates or how it is used. A major tool in the secret banking system of the elite is the use of shell companies. A shell company is a legal entity that exists only on paper, with no real operations, employees, or business activity. These companies are often used to hide assets, launder money, and transfer wealth across borders without detection. By setting up a web of shell companies in multiple countries, the ultra-rich can obscure the true ownership of properties, businesses, and investments. Many of the world's biggest financial scandals have involved shell companies, exposing how political leaders, celebrities, and corporate giants conceal their fortunes. One of the most famous cases of offshore banking secrecy was the Panama Papers leak in 2016, which exposed how world leaders, billionaires, and business tycoons used offshore companies to evade taxes and hide assets. The leaked documents revealed the vast network of lawyers, accountants, and financial advisors who specialize in setting up these secretive structures. Despite global outrage and calls for reform, the use of offshore entities remains widespread, with many billionaires continuing to move their wealth through legal loopholes. Beyond tax havens and shell companies, the world's richest individuals also invest through private equity firms and hedge funds, which operate with minimal regulation. These investment vehicles allow the elite to grow their wealth while taking advantage of exclusive opportunities that are inaccessible to ordinary investors. Hedge funds, for example, use high-risk strategies to generate enormous profits, often exploiting global economic fluctuations and market crises. Because these funds operate in secrecy, their financial transactions are not easily traceable, allowing billionaires to profit without public scrutiny. Cryptocurrencies have added another dimension to secret banking. Digital assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Monero offer anonymous transactions that bypass traditional banking systems. Many billionaires are believed to hold large amounts of cryptocurrency in cold storage wallets, completely outside the reach of tax authorities and financial regulators. The decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies provides an extra layer of security, making it nearly impossible for governments to track financial movements. In some cases, billionaires have used crypto to transfer wealth across borders, purchase luxury assets, and even engage in discrete financial dealings without leaving a paper trail. Another critical component of the secret financial world of the 1% is the use of trust funds and family offices. Family offices are private financial institutions set up by billionaires to manage their assets, oversee investments, and ensure multi-generational wealth preservation. Unlike traditional banks or investment firms, family offices operate in complete discretion, avoiding regulatory oversight. Trust funds, on the other hand, are used to pass down wealth while minimizing estate taxes and legal risks. By establishing trusts in tax-friendly jurisdictions, billionaires can ensure that their fortunes remain protected for generations while legally avoiding inheritance taxes. Real estate is another tool used by the world's wealthiest individuals to store and protect their money. Many billionaires purchase luxury properties in cities like London, New York, and Dubai through offshore entities, allowing them to own assets without revealing their identities. High-end real estate is often used as a financial instrument where money is parked in valuable properties that appreciate over time. By holding real estate under shell companies or trusts, billionaires can avoid taxation, shield their wealth from lawsuits, and maintain privacy. While the public often views banking as a straightforward industry governed by regulations and oversight, the reality for the ultra-rich is entirely different. Their banking system operates in a parallel financial universe, with structures specifically designed to shield their wealth, optimize tax obligations, and secure their financial dominance. Governments have attempted to crack down on offshore banking and financial secrecy, but the elite always find new ways to stay ahead. The legal system itself is often shaped by their influence, ensuring that laws are written to protect their financial interests rather than expose them. The influence of secret banking extends beyond individuals. It affects global economies, corporate power structures, and political decision-making. Many of the world's largest corporations engage in profit-shifting tactics, using offshore subsidiaries to minimize their tax burdens while increasing their profits. Powerful lobbying groups work tirelessly to prevent financial transparency laws from being passed, ensuring that the secret banking system remains intact. The connections between banking elites, multinational corporations, and political leaders create a financial ecosystem that benefits the few, while leaving the majority with limited financial mobility. Despite occasional leaks and investigations, the secret banking system of the world's richest individuals remains largely untouched. The complexity of these financial networks makes it nearly impossible for regulators to dismantle them. Even when scandals emerge, the ultra-rich rarely face consequences, as their wealth grants them access to the best legal teams, financial experts, and political influence. The public may never fully grasp the extent of financial secrecy that protects the fortunes of the world's wealthiest 1%. While ordinary citizens are subject to strict financial regulations, taxes, and banking oversight, the elite operate in a world where their money is invisible, untouchable, and ever-growing. The question remains, will these hidden banking systems ever be fully exposed, or will the richest individuals continue to operate beyond the reach of financial justice?